pumped for the season to start. Really looking forward to our first game. I say everyone's pumped.
We're all feeling good, ready for this year. We've been working since the championship ended last year. We only had, what, a week off. Got right in the weight room. We've been working, man, every day.
Well, we're really excited. We won states last year, trying to come back and win it again. Everybody's coming together, working good.
It's great. We got some good team captains to lead our unit right now, and they're nice and loud, and and we're doing great.
I feel like we're looking very well. TJ, he's an insane animal. I mean, he's an offensive player. He just makes plays. He's a big part of the offense, and we have a lot of returning people like Michael Curley, and a new quarterback that's looking very well. So I say we're doing fine right now.
I'm excited for the offense this year. We have Jens and Ryan Albright, both the quarterbacks this year coming up. They're fighting for that spot. Our running backs, we have Nick Coombs, James Tolley, everybody. Curley, Michael Curley, he's looking really good. We're excited for the offense.
The line's looking great. We have a good amount of returners, so I think we'll be pretty good this year.
Oh, we're all looking good on offense, actually. The whole team we're getting a lot of reps in there. Everybody's playing together. It looks good.
Defensively, we're looking really strong. We have big guys up front. We have returning backs, and defensively we're going to be strong this year.
I'd say we're strong, very strong, just as strong as last year. I'd say a lot of big boys up front, a lot of returning back DBs. So I'd say we're looking very well.
We have a lot of people coming up this year. We have Joey Leidick, James Tolley, he's new this year. Nick Coombs, Nick Aceyard, myself, Kalen, Darius St. Germain, who we just interviewed. So we're excited. We're getting ready to go. Getting ready for the first game, our scrimmage tomorrow. Just getting ready to go.
Yeah, I'd say there's a lot of pressure going 12-0, coming back and trying to repeat. But I think we're handling it well, and we'll be able to get back to the championship game and win it.
Pinkerton usually has a run at things. Like we seem to be in the championship every single year. We've been in the championship like 12 out of the last 13 years, I'd say. So I'd say it's a normal thing at Pinkerton. Anyways,
I love the pressure. The pressure helps us build what we have. So we love the pressure so that we can go out and win another state championship.
Feels good. We gotta love it, man. State championship means everything to us. That's how we build the program. It's how we build up every year. So we embrace the pressure and just work on it and just try and be great.
The dog days of summer are. Look at the shirt, baby. These are the dog days of summers, but we got three of Salem High's top football players, Sean Nardiff, Matt Ayotte, and Charles Sabanda. Good football weather for them. Sean, personal and individual goals. Some people saying you're the top lineman in the state, 6'2", 270. What are we going to get out of you this year?
I'd say more of my individual goals are just kind of to go back into my all-state as I was last year. At both positions this year, and our team goal, let's say, is just try to make it into the playoffs and see what we can do from there.
What did the summer hold for you? Did you have any aspect of your game you were trying to focus on?
Just building more speed and trying to get better on the breaks.
Are you expecting big things? You guys had a really good year. There've been a couple down years. Coach Pike has certainly got the program back on track to the Coach Gaddy years. What was last year like, really having that breakthrough year to one of the top teams in the state?
It helps with the Coach Pike, definitely, but we got all our backs returning from last year. I mean, this would be real help with all our backs. We got a new quarterback coming in, so he's just trying to learn the system, and I think we'll be all right.
Coach said it's a tight battle, got some good candidates. We've heard a lot of buzz on Matt Soldano. I don't know if he will ultimately get the job, but what can you tell us about Matt?
He's been working hard. He's definitely been looking good. I mean, just working hard and doing the right things and making the right decisions.
Last year, a lot of. Why don't we go over to Matt Ayotte? He's you'll recognize the Ayotte name. His brother was a fine player for the Blue Devils as well. Matt, you had a terrific year last year, the Salem High, but you had that devastating loss to Londonderry. Is that you just move on? That's life. That's football, or is that still sticking the craw? The controversial second field goal attempt to knock you out of the playoffs.
Yeah, I mean, we use that as momentum. I mean, we want to use that to fuel ourselves. We remember, if we know when we came up so close to winning that game, we push ourselves a little bit harder. We'll eventually get past that and maybe into the playoffs this year. What we hope for.
There's something special, man, about that senior year in football, especially when you come in with the high expectations. Just what's it like to be a talented senior, getting ready to hit the gridiron and maybe kick some butt and show you one of the state's best?
It's like a dream. I mean, you just gotta work as hard as you can, go and prove as many people wrong, try to run as far as you can with the team, and see where we go.
What are the goals for you, Matt, personally and team-wise?
Personally, it's to get back to All-State last year. Team-wise, we want to make it to the playoffs, make it deep into the playoffs, see where it can go.
And now we have Charles Sabanda, the prolific running back. I think it was 850 yards rushing, 14 TDs last year. Charles and I are doing the same app workout. Charles, what do I do to get those six-pack abs?
Gotta go to workouts all the time. Never skip a workout.
Okay, forget that then. Hey, Charles, what are your goals for this year? 840 as a junior, pretty darn impressive for balanced offense. What are the personal goals for you this fall?
I mean, personal goals this year is to work harder, get our team to make the playoffs, you know. Just trying to fight as a team, make the playoffs, you know, coming out here hard, running hard, practicing out here, doing our thing, you know. I like it this year.
Sometimes, Charles, it's difficult to make that transition. Coach Jack Gaddy was one of the icons in New Hampshire football history. You move on to a new, young, up-and-coming coach after a couple lean years. What's it like for Coach Pike, and how do you think he was able to turn things around big time last fall?
I mean, Coach Pike is a younger coach than Coach Gaddy. I think Coach Pike has the stuff to do it. I mean, he has everything. He's energetic. You know, he's coming out here, working us hard. I think he has it all.
There you have it. Salem Blue Devils off to big punch for this fall.
We feel really good. I feel like we've got a solid group of kids. Everyone's committed, all want to be here, and we all love the game, so I think we have a good year.
Team's feeling real good. We showed up to play today. I feel like the spirit's high. We're ready to play, ready to go into the season.
So far, I think we're looking pretty good. Definitely making some improvements on the offensive side of the ball and the defensive side of the ball since last year. We just need to figure out some positional things, and I think we should be good. We have a lot of returners. I think we only lost like maybe 5 starters last year, so we got a decent amount of kids coming back, and I feel like we're all committed and ready to play. The offense overall has definitely made a lot of improvements. We got some underclassmen playing. Jake Post, he's a sophomore. He should do a lot for us. We got Brendan Frezza playing. He's also a sophomore. I think he should be doing a lot for us this year. Our offense is looking good overall.
Offense did play well, very exceptional. At practice, we were kind of worried, but they definitely pulled everything together today and proved that they're definitely going to be competitive.
Our quarterback, he's quite the player. He's got speed and he can throw. I mean, that's pretty much all you need in this kind of game. Defense is just amazing right now. I feel like we just got a bunch of committed guys who just want to hit people. And, you know, I think we're going to be awesome this year. Defense, I've been very impressed with. They know what they're doing. All we need to do is just keep up the intensity and keep firing and getting at it.
Defense, we're intense, that's for sure. Definitely pulled everything together today, playing with passion. We got a lot of returning starters, so which is good. Got a lot of experience, so hopefully we can keep the points to a minimum.
I think that we definitely have a potential to be in the playoffs, and that's the goal for overall all of us, but we'll see what happens. Whole load of wins, playoff run, get there. Hopefully we do something.
We can really fight in every game. We're never out of it. Last year, we put a good battle. We ended the season with the win against Alvern. We were down early in that game, but we just learned to fight, and just kept going.
Three BT Londonderry Lancers after a sweltering hot day here in Lancertown. Guys, had a breakout year last year. a terrific year, made the playoffs. Can you duplicate it?
I think we have the potential to do it.
Now, last year was an interesting year. You have one of the youngest coaches in the state, probably the youngest in Coach Lozon, and he's taken over a few years removed from the legendary Tom Sawyer. Get it rolling big time. You had Eric Fairweather, surprise player of the state probably. What was last year like as a young Lancer?
We had a lot of energy, and we just need to bring that back this year, and I think we're going to do good.
Well, one of the things we hear about this year's crew is a tremendous group of linebackers. Take us through the defense and take us through what the linebackers will have to do this season.
Well, I'm a D lineman, so I don't know a lot about the linebackers. They're just going to have to go in there and do them, but I know our linemen will do the best we can. I started last year, Cam started last year, so we're returning 2 of our 4 starters, and then we got a couple new guys in there. They should be pretty good this year. We'll do our best. I think we'll try.
Londonderry has always been a sports town. It's always been a football town. Tom Sawyer's record back in the day probably about equals anyone in state history. Did you guys grow up with that red, white, and blue? And I'm going to be putting on.
My dad and his dad both played together for Tom Sawyer. They won the state championship with him. They were best friends in high school.
And how much is that pride of hey, Dad telling the old war stories? And
it makes me want to beat him. I want to beat him.
Is this a championship caliber club? You had a tremendous year last year. Can you duplicate that, exceed that, or rebuilding it? What are we looking at?
I think we can exceed it this year. I'm hoping we can. If we work hard, we will.
How do you replace a kid like Fairweather, Gatorade Player of the Year, and just such a dynamic performer?
I mean, just putting in as much work as he put in every day he came out here. That's all you got to do.
Who are the players to watch for the Lancers? Give me a quick rundown. 4 or 5 kids who you expect to kick butt, take names.
I mean, we got a bunch of kids. I mean, as a group, we should be able to pull together.
What are we looking at the quarterback position? Obviously, some big shoes to fill for some.
Yeah. I don't know. That's up to Coach Lozon.
What's it like playing for Coach Lozon? Got to be the youngest coach in the state, I would think. And any questions about being too young? Certainly answered last year. What's it like having a young, successful coach and not too much older than you guys?
It's great because he brings a lot of energy to the team. I feel like that transfers to the players. He can relate to us a little bit more than an older coach would. So
what's the key to this season? If I come back to you post-Thanksgiving and say you had to do the following to be successful, what is the following? What do you guys have to do to be a championship caliber team?
Bring a ton of energy every day, every time we come out to practice, every time we step under the lights. It's energy.
And what are your expectations for this year? Are you guys gonna do big things? Or?
Yeah, that's always our expectation. We always want to win.
Who should we be keeping an eye out on? We know the Lancers are going to be there in the end. Who else?
I mean, I know we were just up at Camp Robin Hood with Goffstown. They should be a good competition. Pinkerton's always a good competition. So, see how it goes.
About a lot of years, a lot of beef on that Londonderry line, opening some big holes, and the Miller brothers, and you can go through the legendary list of great runners that have worn the red, white, and blue. What are the thoughts on the line? What do you guys have to accomplish this year, and what are you capable of accomplishing this year?
I think we're capable of accomplishing a lot. We just got to kick ass, basically. We got to make sure that every play's a pancake. We got to have at least. I'm going with like 40. Coach only doesn't want that many. I'm going. We got 40 at least.
Welcome to the Londonderry branch of IHOP. Looks like it's going to be a big year in Pancake City.